We are doing the Time Warp this morning because Rocky Horror is coming back to Northern Michigan University. Their theater and dance department is putting it on. We have Maisie, Ambrose, and Mark here to tell us all about it this morning. How are you three doing?
Good, thank you.
Feeling great.
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here.
Excellent. Yes, thank you for being here. So Rocky Horror, it's being put on again. When is it? And can you tell us a little bit about what Rocky Horror is?
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be playing the 23rd through the 25th. We have 7:30 shows and 10:30 shows. The 10:30 shows will be on the 24th and the 25th. And Rocky Horror is just a super fun, campy experience, almost kind of like a rock concert. So you get to go and dress up and you get to talk back to the actors. There's like a whole community that was created as the show went along, and it's just these two fun kids end up at this scary place with Dr. Frankenfurter, played by our lovely Mark Simons, and they experience all sorts of fun, creepy things.
Excellent. Yes, and you're the director of it this year, and tell me, how's that been going for you?
It's been so much fun. I've been given such a wonderful opportunity to not only be able to work on a show that I love, but be able to work on it with my peers that I've grown up with and done so many shows with. It's just been such a wonderful experience. Everyone has been so kind and open, and it's the best show I've been a part of so far.
Right, yes. Yeah. And then Mark and Ambrose, tell me a little bit about each of your characters and what's it been like, you know, bringing them to life.
I play Brad Majors. Brad is he's just got engaged to his fiancee Janet, and we're just like these people who aren't really. We're not really used to what we're about to experience. So when we walk into this completely new setting with completely new people, it's a little bit jarring for us. So it's interesting to navigate that, and I like this version of the Rocky Horror Show we're doing because I feel like we're really delving deep into these characters specifically. You know, you might not think of this as like a character-forward show, but this version definitely has been, especially for me, as like exploring how my character would actually react to these types of things and seeing these new types of people and experiencing this all for the first time.
And Mark, for you, tell us about your role.
Yeah, so I play Frankenfurter, which for those who don't know, and for some people who have watched Rocky for a long time might forget, this is all a big parody of the original movie of Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster. So I play the Dr. Frankenstein and kind of the whole villain of the show. Of course, it's all parody, so it all goes together, but very in belts and whips and sexy and all those good things that we get to have for this show.
Sometimes when it's put out, there's theater participation. There isn't for this one, or there is for this one?
Yeah, there is audience participation. So we have call-outs. So those have been kind of built up in the community, but you can also find them online. So for certain lines, you'll be able to respond to that. And then we're also selling prop bags, which hasn't been done in Marquette before, but we're doing this to fund the senior showcase because it's very expensive for them to take a bunch of different trips.
Can I ask what those props are, or is it too risque?
Oh no, they aren't risque. There's like a glow stick during the song. There's a light over at the Frankenstein place, so everyone will have a little light that they can hold up, and somebody calls somebody a sponge, and so we have sponges that we're throwing, and just silly things like that. Nothing too risque.
Is there an age limit on who can come to the show, or is it kind of just at your discretion?
I would say it's more at your discretion, but it is very much like if you're going to see a rated R movie, that's what you're going to see. So ask your parents, I would say, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yes. So definitely check with the rents first.
Yes.
And is there anything, you'd just like to say to people to encourage them to come out, especially if they've, never seen anything like this before?
Yeah, I think this is a show that is unlike anything I've really experienced going out to any city. I just think it's so cool, and it really is like a concert sort of environment, and you don't get to break these traditional theater rules very often of just sitting proper and not reacting very big. I think it's very important to give the energy back. There's a sort of connection between the audience and the actors when we go see a performance, and I think it's really amplified with Rocky Horror, and I would recommend it for anybody who just wants to let their freak flag fly and dress up and have a good time.
Yes, for sure. Would any of you two like to add anything else?
I will say it's like definitely a cult classic, but you don't necessarily need to already be part of that cult to come see it. I know that me 2 years ago, I had only ever watched the film in my basement, and I didn't really understand the hype. And then I came and saw it live, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. And so even if you're not sure that you're a Rocky fan, I would still say definitely come see this because you might become one.
Yeah. It's almost one of those shows that is more about the people in the community that has watched it than about the show itself. So, just be ready to be a part of that community or to become a part of it.
Right, yes.
You don't need to know anything about it to come to see it for the first time.
100%.
Yes, and that makes it more fun, I think.
Yes, for sure. Just sit there and experience it, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Right, yes. Well, thank you all for being here this morning. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, and we'll have all the details for you, dates, times, ticket information on our website, myupnow.com. Stay with us, and we'll be right back after the break.